Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now in the box, Harold Castro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Detroit, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Reyes is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
So coming to the plate, William Grimsley. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gonzalez is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh, my goodness, 3 in a row. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Eric Santiago is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now batting, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. At the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Polanco, base runner at first with one out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hicks playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 15.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Rosario, a 27-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And the screwball got him swinging. One gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 2.
Jordy Mercer.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 34.
Coming to the plate now, number 34. He readies for his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
Digging in, Harold Castro. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate. That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. And first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Standing in now, William Grimsley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Detroit is out in front 1-0. Now at the plate, number 2. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-1 to Jason Castro. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Settling in now, John Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're up 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Kepler on at first. Nobody out. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez lifted the other way down the left field line. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Kristen Stewart. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Sano is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Polanco takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 34.
So striding forward now, number 34. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And he goes after one up in the zone as this is popped up back near second base. Down in order go the Tigers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Castro playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Byron Buxton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more if they're with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a ball, 1-0. Buxton on second. Kepler at first, 2 out in the inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. Twins are out in front 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Kepler is there, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
Into the box, William Grimsley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the... Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
No.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Buxton is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, John Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
Number 15.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Sam Dyson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Standing in now, Kristen Stewart, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next for Minnesota, number 2. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The second baseman, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And that's the first out.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's a pop-up now. Oh, and he misses it. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Buxton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. One hit, one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins lead it 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in, number 34. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Harold Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared toward left center. Polanco is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting.
So look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still now with only one away. Trevor May is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
For the Twins, number 65, Trevor May.
Now to the plate, William Grimsley. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jorge Polanco.
Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Nico Goodrum. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains 2-2. Standing in, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Miguel.
Nick Terry enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 14, Nick Terry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Terry has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Castro is there, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 34.
Ready for another chance. Number 34. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Harold Castro. Here's a pop-up now. But this will land untouched. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Line to the right side. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers leave one. The next twin up, Jason Castro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jason Castro sent packing for the 4th time in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A pause and the 0-2. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
2-2 count.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. And we'll have to cancel those dinner. Number 19 takes the mound
now
as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 19.
Digging in now, Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Victor Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he's safe. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
William Grimsley.
So a big moment in the ball game here. William Grimsley, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. Strike called. Now the throw down. It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Grimsley leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's one away. Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
The 0-1 offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Trevor Hildenberger takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Kristen Stewart will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Buxton giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up.
The designated
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit down the line at first. The 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Final strike for the Twins. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
4-2 the final score today. Nick Terry is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.